Many observers of Serie A had Napoli back in the Scudetto conversation. Yet a 3-0 loss at Verona has suggested the Azzurri are still the team that finished 10th last season, and that Antonio Conte is yet to wave his magic wand. Napoli aren't in the Champions League this term, but their opponents, Bologna, are. And Vincenzo Italiano boasts no fewer than 4 wins on this ground. Antonio Conte makes 3 changes to the team that were thrashed at Verona. Buongiorno returns from an ankle injury for his league debut, while Oliveira plays in place of Spinazzola. Raspadori gets the nod over Simeone at centre forward. And as we saw a little earlier, the new signing, Brazilian winger Bologna go with 1 alteration from the draw against Udinese. Ehrlich might be new to Bologna, but he has worked under Italiano in the past. Ebischer is the new face. He comes into midfield in place of Fabian. And Dan Ndoye scored on this ground as recently as May. It remains his only goal. Vanquished in Verona, it's now up to Napoli to beat Bologna on a sweltering evening in Fuorigrotto. We're up and running here at the Maradona. And immediately Napoli find their best player in Kvaratskhelia. Manuel Pascali. Kvaratskhelia took the throw-in too quickly, just when he thought he'd released Matthias Oliveira. Good evening once again.
Yeah, good evening, Patrick. Yeah, big game for Napoli here at home after the shocking result we were all talking about. Couple of new faces, Neres on the bench, then everybody's waiting for Lukaku, but it's still this game to be played, and Napoli for sure wants to start their match, this match with on the front foot to redeem themselves after the Verona shock.
Politano for Mazzocchi, nice step from him, and Raspadori's in space here. Raspadori! Almost a goal inside the first minute.
And that's what you want to do if you're starting after a big shocking defeat. Good ball in from Mazzocchi.
Italiano asking his players there to squeeze.
Yeah, of course, they want to press Napoli high.
And they've won it back here with Ebischer. This is Santiago Castro. Time and space for Lico Yanis. And there's a free header for Orsolini, who headed it straight against his own arm.
And that was a huge chance.
Half an hour of that competition. Ehrlich disappointed. Whilst it was often Calafiori who got the credit and the plaudits, Lukumi was a very steady figure in the Bologna backline.
Yeah. He's a good centre-back, quick enough. Sometimes he switch off a bit, but he's still young. He's got now the chance to come in for Ehrlich. Such an important game for Italiano as well. Talking about probably a problem on his hamstring, Ehrlich.
Kvaratskhelia. Oliveira. Now it's Lobotka. Oliveira for Politano. Again, they've struck it straight at Skorupski.
Yeah, but good. Again, in transition, Napoli. Oliveira with a quick turn, found the Politano at the edge of the box here. Lobotka driving forward, finding Oliveira.
Ndoye. That's a clever ball. Santiago Castro hit it straight at Meret. Big chance for Bologna.
That's a wonderful pass by Ndoye and a beautiful movement. But you can see Castro going short to receive the ball. But this is probably the best chance so far in the game.
It's going to be a third consecutive Serie A season for Romelu Lukaku with a third different club after Inter and Roma last season. Orsolini dealt with by Mazzocchi, but not convincingly. That's won by Posh, because he had the run on Buongiorno. Bologna continue to press here. Napoli becoming a little frantic, but they're still in control. Oliveira now taking a chance. Taking a big chance. Well, there's building out from the back, and then there's overplaying, or playing with fire. And yet, astonishingly, Napoli still have the ball. Rahmani can keep it moving. Mazzocchi. All the options away to his left. Still Mazzocchi. He'll try and bend it, and he's won a corner.
That's the pass that we're waiting for to beat the massive Bologna pressure. Rahmani found the Mazzocchi. You can see in the middle there is almost 1, 2, 3, 4 against 4. Mazzocchi goes by himself, deflection. Now we're gonna see Napoli will have the chance from a corner.
Di Lorenzo for Politano. Back with the skipper. Mazzocchi. Politano has time. Politano for Kvaratskhelia. Tried to loop it. This is Di Lorenzo. And Kvaratskhelia struck the frame of the goal.
Yeah, that was a wonderful, lovely header from Kvaratskhelia. Cheeky lob. Can see here, Marco Orsolini is late, but look. Skorupski can only see and watch the ball kiss the bar.
Billy Gilmore or Scott McTominay, who seems to be favourite now for a midfield role. Raspadori on the half turn. Oliveira joining in. Oliveira left by Raspadori for Politano. And the deflection took it wide.
Yeah, crucial deflection by Lukumi again, I think. Politano, good counter again. Bologna is giving Napoli a chance.
Rahmani. Lobotka. Di Lorenzo. This is Politano. It's done well here. Kvaratskhelia for Di Lorenzo. What a fabulous goal that is. It's all about the quality of the assist. But the briefly want-away captain is here to stay, and he scores the first goal under the new boss, Antonio Conte. And dare I say it, it appeared like the Napoli of old.
Fantastic goal by Patrick. Is all about, yes, great movement by Di Lorenzo, but it's all about this man, Kvaratskhelia. Fantastic assist, so sweet, perfect timing for Di Lorenzo. Yes, we had a great, gorgeous finish, but look what Kvara can do with his right foot. Here, good ball. Di Lorenzo is the one that is starting this action. Look and see, keep running, keep running, keep running. Nobody is watching game. Probably is Lukumi, no, it's Abisher that is, he can spot it. Di Lorenzo, the Napoli skipper. Wonderful assist, wonderful first touch, and a gorgeous finish by Napoli skipper.
Orsolini's ball. There's Di Lorenzo. And Luca Pareto brings the first half to a close. Much more like it from Antonio Conte's Napoli. Giovanni Di Lorenzo starting afresh this season and grabbing the first goal under the new boss. They haven't given too much away defensively. They arguably could have scored more at the other end. But it's the response that Conte expected after the embarrassment of the Bentegodi. At the break, Napoli 1, Bologna 0. But the job is only half done for Napoli. It's not the start that Bologna would have wanted to the season. But Napoli capitulated in the second half at Verona, so there is previous. Napoli in charge, but the lead remains a slender one. Still plenty of potential twists and turns here at the Maradona before the evening is up. And it is still the same personnel that began the match, albeit that one change for Bologna early on when Lukumi replaced the injured Erlich. How do you see the second half panning out, Manuel Pascali?
No, Patrick, but surely Bologna needs to do something more concretely up front, especially, because just created no real threat to Mere. Napoli show, something new, no, with Lorenzo bombing for as a centre back, no, in his new position. This is what he can give you, playing that role with Antonio Conte, going for like a surprise coming from the back.
Nice turn there from Orsolini. Was tripped by Oliveira. Moro. Posh with the cross. And this is Ebicher. Good try.
Yeah, he went with the inside of his right foot rather than go with the laces. Went for precision rather than power. I think he maybe could have been a bit braver, because there you can see you can go drop the shoulder.
Mazzocchi. Still with Mazzocchi. Eventually Bologna clear their lines.
Yeah, but these are Conte signs. You can see the spirit, the passion that the former Juventus coach was talking about.
Kvaratskhelia trying to elude Posh. Skorupski wasted no time in clearing, but straight to Buongiorno. Good spell again here for Napoli. Oliveira. Kvaratskhelia. It's reached Politano. Skorupski was beaten, but it goes narrowly wide.
Yeah, that was the clever kind of snooker shot from Politano.
As the club president next month. Lukumi. Tempo just slowing. If it is still warm enough, we are due our cooling break very shortly. Odegaard. Freuler. This is Juan Miranda trying his luck, and Meret did well with his handling.
Yeah, not a bad effort. Especially it was a dangerous one, considering the ball just bounced in front of Meret.
Bologna are on the verge of getting another couple over the line. Sam Milling Jr. is one. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the effort, he gets his goal with the help of a deflection. And that is a nod to his new-found fatherhood. Damiane born this week, and Kvaratskhelia has a goal to go along with his assist. And surely with a quarter of an hour remaining, Conte's Napoli are about to taste victory for the first time.
Yeah, that happens when you got this player in your starting 11, your team. But it's all about the movement that his teammates are making. We're gonna watch it again when Kvara receiving the ball in that area. Then you need to put him under massive pressure, or he will make things happen. Well done by credit to Rahmani, spotting Kvara in between the lines. Look, Oliveira run. This give you Bukema not the chance to go and face Kvara.
Buongiorno looking for Kvaratskhelia. They've doubled up on him. Kvaratskhelia with the nutmeg. This is Politano. This time the deflection from Berkema was a good one.
Yeah, but now look like Napoli are finding some new energy, no? We've seen them struggling in the first part of this match. As long as the game goes on, they look like the physical fitness.
Time for the debutant. Bought at great expense from Benfica. Politano didn't get his goal despite several raids on the Napoli penalty area. Convincing performances, victories, ideally defensive solidity. Conte likes to win, not just individual matches but trophies. Simeone for Nedis. He's slipped in, Giovanni Simeone, and now it's Kvaratskhelia, Spinazzola. They seem to be caught in two minds, several Napoli players there. Lukumi, Freuler, Castro could take, lovely drop of the shoulder, that would have been some goal. When he and Urbanski both went for the header, and it was not exactly clear who got the last touch. Eventually the goal was awarded to Santiago Castro.
They were 3-1 up, probably, I think.
Here's Simeone, now it's Kvaratskhelia, and now David Nedis. Still going Nedis, and it's crossed the line from Simeone. The two substitutes link up, and David Nedis, in a very brief cameo, gets his first Napoli assist, and Simeone makes it a resounding scoreline from the 3-0 loss in Verona to a 3-0 victory over Bologna.
Yeah, Patrick, that's what you want to see as a manager. Bringing on some new players, Simeone, Neres, and then seeing them making things happen. Yes, here, look, Simeone, as usually, battling for this ball, and here Neres going past Bukema and finding Simeone with a bit of luck, but not bad from this man. First 10 minutes, 1 assist, and Simeone always there, always giving his 100%.
Fabian. Di Lorenzo won the 50-50. Luca Pareto looks at the watch. And we're now seeing the start of the Antonio Conte era at Napoli. Di Lorenzo scored in added time at the end of the first half. They never really looked like conceding to Bologna tonight. Kvaratskhelia set up the first, he scored the second, and there was still time for David Nedis to grab an assist on his debut off the bench. Simeone the score of the third late on. Final score, Napoli 3, Bologna 0.